Hi guys, my name is Christine and I'm a dating, relationship and personal development coach. And today I'm talking about how high value men speak to women. So, first of all, let's get into what is a high value man. So, a high value man has got nothing to do with other people's perceptions. Okay, it's all got to do with how he perceives himself. Because a high value man who is hoping for other people to see him as high value isn't high value. Okay, because a high value man cares more about how he feels about himself, and he doesn't even really think about how he's perceived by others that much. It's not something that orientates his mind. He's more focused on the importance of valuing his own time and his focus. Those are the most important things to a high value man: his time and his focus. So where he puts his attention and how he's spending his time. And a high value man, first of all, right, does not spend time with people and women who are not interested in him. Okay, so if a woman friend zones him when he asks her out, he lets her go and he doesn't talk to her again. Okay, that, for example, if a woman dumps him, doesn't want to see him anymore, he doesn't try and beg her to stay or try and convince her to stay in some way or another. He lets her go because he values who he spends his time with, and he only wants to spend time with people who value him, who want to be around him, okay? And he wants to be around people that are easy to get along with, who are easy to be around, and who he values. Okay, so he prefers those people that value him and who he values, okay? And those two things are usually one, okay? So if for whatever reason he doesn't value spending time with someone, then he won't spend time with that person if he doesn't like them, okay? And he also wants to be around people that value him, okay? Okay, so if there's a woman that doesn't value him or a friend that doesn't value him, he lets them go. So he likes to be with people who he chooses and people who choose him, okay? There's no in between. So his focus then as well. A high value man doesn't focus on getting laid and trying to find a romantic relationship desperately. His main focus is actually his calling in life, the thing that he is passionate about, that grand goal and grand dream that he's always had for himself. He is pulled and focusing on a vision of the future. And he focuses his attention on people as well that want to be around him. And he wants to spend time on creating that dream life for himself, that grand goal, that grand mission, and he wants to spend his time with people who value him and who he values. So that is the essence of a high value man. It's all about what's important to him and what he values is how he spends his time and what he puts his focus on, what he puts his attention on. Okay, so if you want to become a high value man, like what I've just described, then you've got to practice being that kind of person. Okay, you got to practice being the one you want to be. Okay, you got to practice being the one you want to be. So if you want to be a high value man, then what you've got to be doing is focusing on where you spend your time and where you put your attention, what you focus on. So you've got to let go of all these women that have friend zoned you, rejected you, dumped you, whatever it may be. Let them go and focus your time on women that do care about you, that you care about as well, okay? And you've got to be focusing on a grand goal and grand mission for yourself, a vision of the future that pulls you, that inspires you, that makes you feel ambitious, that makes you want to work on it, a calling, something that calls to you, okay, that you feel pulled to do, okay? And if you practice those things and practice doing those things, and you see yourself and you act as if you are a high value man, then that's exactly what you will become, okay? But it's all about how you feel about yourself, not about how other people feel about you, okay? Other people it's none of their business. It's none of your business as well. It's none of your business what they think of you. It's how you feel about yourself. If you feel good about yourself, if you feel confident in yourself, if you feel like some people are worth your time and some people are not. So, for example, the people that are not worth your time are the people that don't actually value you and care about you, like women that have rejected you and friend zoned you, for example. You know? you gotta really consider those things. So that's how you act as if. That's how you become a high value male. Okay, you focus on those things, and that's how you see yourself. It's all about how you see yourself and how you perceive yourself, not the perception of others. Okay, you've got to believe that you're the one. You've got to believe that you're great. You've got to believe that you are able to accomplish everything that you want in this life. Because if you don't believe it, then no one else is going to be able to change you. Nothing else is going to be able to change you. And no one else is going to see you as that as well, okay? Because what's interesting is that usually the people that don't care about getting respect, the people that don't care about what other people think of them, are usually the ones that gain the most respect and are valued by other people. If you don't care about how others think and feel about you, it doesn't bother you, because you're still going to be you no matter what, and you're still going to do what you're going to do no matter what. You're still going to work on your purpose. You're still going to only spend and put your attention on women that actually care about you and who you care about. And you do the same when it comes to family and friends as well. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what other people think, because if those people don't like you for whatever reason, and they don't see you as high value and they don't care about you, then it doesn't matter to you anyway, because you're not focusing on those people anyway. You're not focusing on those kinds of people. If you're a high value male, then you're focusing on the people that do care about you, that do want you around. And that's where you put most of your attention. You don't care about these other people that don't like you. And if you happen to encounter someone like that, so let's say you go on a date with a woman, for example, and she loses interest, then you're like, okay, well, I'm just not going to focus any more of my attention on her. I'm going to focus on another woman. I'm going to focus on someone else, okay? Because clearly she doesn't care. And if she doesn't care, then I don't care. I want to be with someone who cares. I want to be with a woman who cares about me. I want to be with a woman who wants to spend time with me. I want to be with a woman who's in love with me, who's obsessed with me. And I'm only going to settle for that. I'm not going to settle for anything less. And I'm not going to try and force myself to be in a woman's life that doesn't want me, because I am a high value male and I see myself that way. And I'm not going to spend my time and my focus and my energy on a woman that doesn't care. I'm going to focus my time and energy on women that do care, that do want me around, and I'm going to have a great life, and it's going to be full of peace, and I'm going to create great things in my life, and I've got a vision for the future, and I'm called to do those things, and I'm called to do that, and I have an interesting life with interests that interest me, and that's what I want to do. That's what I want to put my attention on. I want to focus on the things that are beautiful, the things that are great, the things that are amazing, the people that are amazing, the people that love me, the people that care about me, the women that love me, the women that care about me. Those are the ones I care about. Those are the ones that I want in my circle, not these other fake, phony people that may be attention-seeking women or attention-seeking friends. I'm not interested in that anymore. I'm not interested in those people. I reject those people. I don't want them in my life. And if I encounter one, then I'm not going to spend any more energy on them than to show them the door. Okay? And that's the energy that you've got to have. That's the essence that you've got to have if you want to become a high value male. But you've got to practice it. Because I know it's going to be difficult. If you've had struggles in the past of letting go of women or letting go of friendships or whatever it may be, and wanting and desperately needing these people in your life, even though they're kind of like, when it comes to you, then it's going to be hard to rewire that way that you've been, those old habits that you've created for yourself and you've done, okay? And because you've practiced this way of being for a long time, so to practice being someone new, to practice being a high value male, is going to take time. But I promise you, if you act as if and you pretend to be the one you want to be, you pretend and you practice and acting as if you are the one you want to be, you will become that person, okay? So, how does a high value male speak to women? How does he do this? Well, he's light-hearted, he's fun, yes. He's not too serious, he doesn't take himself too seriously, yeah. He knows how to have a good time and is aiming to have a good time, aiming to enjoy himself, okay. Now that doesn't mean that he's being selfish. He's also making sure that when he's on a date with a woman, he's making her laugh and he's focusing on her having a good time and creating a fun experience for you both. Okay, but if that woman happens to lose interest, then he's not afraid to walk away from her completely and to say to her, well, you know what, I want to be with someone who obviously wants to be with me, and if you don't, then, well, I wish you the best. And he moves on with his life, and he continues to just enjoy himself and make women that he is dating laugh and have a good time and have a great experience with them. And that's what he does, okay? That's how he acts. That's how he behaves. He has a laugh. He enjoys himself. He gets the women around him to enjoy themselves, and he just has a great fun time getting to know the women in his life. And when he finds a woman to settle down with, he can make her happy by making her laugh and understanding that a relationship is a place where you go to give to the other person. And he knows how to make her laugh and make her feel good, because basically that's all she wants. It's true that the saying that girls just want to have fun, that is so true. And that's what he does. That's the energy that he brings to his interactions with the woman of his choice. So thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to get in touch with me personally and you'd like coaching with me, then please go to www.christinelovage.com, and I shall talk to you again very soon. Goodbye.